So your ex broke up with you, but they won't stop being mad at you. They just won't get off what you did wrong. You're trying to apologize. You're trying to, make them feel like you're sorry, but they just won't let go of shit. So what do you do? Hey, I'm Coach Benny. I help people get their exes back. And when you're in this situation right here, your ex most likely is a fearful avoidant. And a fearful avoidant is somebody that's been through some kind of abuse or trauma in their past. Could be exes cheating, could be some kind of mental, verbal, physical, or sexual abuse either in their childhood or past relationships. And they essentially get traumatized by this, and then they end up sort of having this PTSD response, almost like this overreaction, if you will, to certain danger stimulus in the relationship. And of course, maybe you actually did something wrong, right? And that makes it even worse. But sometimes they'll overreact to things that you didn't even do wrong, per se. So just like a veteran hears fireworks outside and thinks maybe somebody's shooting at him or whatever, if he's seen combat, it's the same thing for your ex, whatever they've been through. Let's say, for example, maybe your male or female cousin texts you like late at night and your ex has never met that person. They're like, oh, who's this? And they freak out from a trust perspective because they don't have all the details, but it feels like danger. So they have that trauma response, and then they're going to, overreact and maybe get suspicious. One thing you may have noticed when they get into this mode is that you've got no ability to like calm them down or get them to drop it. You can explain yourself, you can provide proof, and no amount of proof will calm their nervous system, which is reacting to past trauma. Okay, so it feels like there's nothing you can do to make them happy. So in a case like this, you really can only listen, repeat back, confirm understanding of their side of the story. Okay, make them feel heard and understood. And then from there, after you've owned it, if you needed to or whatever, or said your side of things, you can only stay in that conversation for so long because you're just going to get raked over the coals. They're going to be in the judge's seat. You're going to be in the defendant's seat. And then it's just that trial is going to go on and on and on. So one thing that you can do is try to disengage from the conversation with humor. Change their mood, not their mind. You can also use physical reassurance like a hug or something like that to help calm the nervous system so that way you can escape this sort of eternal trial that they're putting you on. Now, it's really critical if your ex is broken up with you and they are this type of attachment style that you don't get into a big talk, after the breakup. You might need to talk to them a little bit, but you really have to watch where the vibe is at. And there's a certain process for sort of engaging in these discussions without ruining the vibe so that way you can maintain attraction. And if you want my help with this, click into my profile, click this link, set up a call with me, and tell me your story, and I'll give you a step-by-step game plan to get your ex back.